Okay guys, I'm just starting a live stream, watch along of Leicester versus Arsenal. It's been a while since I did a live stream, so hopefully all is well on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, as well as TikTok. Let me know if you all cannot hear me. So I'm listening to the commentary right now, and since it's the first time I'm doing watch along this year, most probably I'll be mostly quiet unless there's some comments that we can discuss. Most of the time I'll be watching the game. It's 7 minutes into the game already. Let me just check that everything is running while watching the game. Hey Elias, macam this game week Arsenal have to win, and a big game for Spurs versus Manchester United, early Monday morning. I think Arsenal and Spurs have the same fate. Our injury list is a lot. We got no strikers, so Sterling is playing. Havertz is injured. Jesus, as you all know, ACL. Saka is out. So we only have Sterling for now. Not sure whether we should blame Arteta for not signing a striker during the January transfer window. But he should be partly blamed lah. Because it's been so many seasons we've been asking for a striker, to sign a striker. Not sure why he's not signing a striker. Okay, looks like Facebook is okay. Instagram is okay. Is YouTube okay? Not sure. Let me check whether TikTok is okay. How do I check? That's true lah. I mean, we don't have a left back, so now Luis Skelly is playing and getting the minutes. So even if we find a striker, it takes time for him to transition right into the team. Okay, thank you for joining the live stream. Watch along for Leicester versus Arsenal. Arsenal has to win. Last week, Liverpool draw with Everton. So the points has come down to 7, the gap. How to see whether TikTok is live? Okay, so just a watch along. Leicester versus Arsenal. So if you guys are watching the game as well, please comment. As always, I was talking to Elias. Arsenal have the same like injury list problem as Spurs. We now don't have a out and out striker because Havertz is now out. Then Saka is injured, Jesus is injured. So we are playing two youngsters, right? Naweri and Luis Kelly, is it? Yeah, Luis Kelly is left back and Naweri is now playing right mid. And Trossard is the head striker now, the lead striker. Which I don't think he can. I still see him as a super sub. But hopefully he can prove me wrong against this Leicester side. Well, at least Ben White is back, but he's not playing. For now, the backline for Arsenal is okay, I feel. With Timber on the right and Luis Kelly on the left. As usual, Arsenal doing their passing game. Possession, let's see, so far. Possession right now, Arsenal is 60%, which is okay, I guess. Score at the moment is 0-0. Arsenal just crashed out from the Carabao Cup by losing to Newcastle. First leg 2-0, if I'm not wrong. Second leg also 2-0. So Naufal, who is watching, congrats. Maybe please beat Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. But we are out at Carabao Cup, out of Carabao Cup, and out of FA Cup. We lost to Manchester United. So in the Premier League before that, Arsenal won Manchester City 5-1. But they seem to struggle against more aggressive teams. So I'm not sure whether Leicester is one of those aggressive teams. Let's see their position. Leicester is bottom 3 in the league. But anything can happen because of Arsenal's injury list. And we got Jamie Vardy there. If I'm not wrong, Martinelli is also injured. So that's why Sterling is playing as well. Offside for Sterling. On the bench is Jorginho. But Jorginho and Merino, I don't know. How do you rate them? I think, as an Arsenal fan, I feel that centre mid should have this trio of Partey, Rice, as well as Odegaard. So that one is, so far, is our strongest centre mid. Right and left, no one strong other than Saka. Now that Saka is injured. 22 minutes. Oh, looks like Leicester's tactic is to just soak and then counter. They'll be patient enough to play 10 men behind the ball against Arsenal. Koulibaly for Leicester. Ruud van Nistelrooy is the manager for Leicester. Injury to Leicester player, that's why the game has stopped at the 25th minute. Arsenal just need that first goal, man. Who knows, maybe Sterling will surprise us. Who's injured? Leicester player. Not sure who. Let's see. I didn't notice. He just went down. There was no tackle and then he just went down. I think, not sure whether cramp or he twisted his ankle or knee. Okay, play has continued. Okay, play has continued. That final ball, guys. That final pass by Arsenal is not happening. Hey Imran. Hello Imran. watching Leicester versus Arsenal. Please, let's hope that Arsenal gets the 3 points. Because 7-point gap from the top, Liverpool, because they drew with Everton during the midweek. Why support the Foxes? I'm not confident whether Arsenal can win this, because Arsenal usually struggle with this kind of teams. You know, against Everton, against Fulham, against Wolves. Don't talk about Newcastle lah. Newcastle also so aggressive defensive teams. Arsenal struggle to find a way through. Yes, thanks Imran. Please support Arsenal tonight. I'm just checking who Chelsea up against. Hey, Chelsea no game this game week. Huh? Chelsea not playing. The power of Ruud van Nistelrooy. I think we need to find whether Martin Keown is in the stands. Get Martin Keown sit behind the bench of Leicester and taught Ruud van Nistelrooy. Oh yeah, yesterday, right? Yesterday, yes. Against Brighton. Correct. Just early this morning. Correct. Brighton, But Brighton with Minamino and this season, their players not injured. So they are getting good results and do not know what's wrong with Chelsea. Sometimes very hot, sometimes blowing cold. We were talking, Imran. Hey, you guys were talking, right? Who's going to transfer out soon? Cole Palmer. Sterling offside again. This guy. Come on, this is your chance to prove yourself, man. Ridwan, what? That means what? Vardy will score 2. Later tonight, Manchester City will be against Newcastle. Ridwan, what's your prediction for Manchester City versus Newcastle later? Newcastle has been on a high, getting back into their grooves. But Manchester City home. But it's not as if Manchester City home is such an intimidating place, right? 2-3 what, Imran? 2-3 to Newcastle. So we are saying that Newcastle will win. City 3-1 as well as 2-3. That means 3 goals. Newcastle will score at least 3 goals. Isak and Gordon. Isak is really a good striker if he's not injured, but so far he's been strong. Gordon, I like his vision. So I don't mind these two coming to Arsenal actually. Because they are quite strong physically as well. Nice lah. Sterling stumble over his own foot. Okay, next, the other game, guys, is battle for relegation. I think it's Spurs versus Manchester United. So what's your prediction? Spurs, wow. The way they lost to Liverpool in the Carabao Cup, so easy, and somehow their injury list, and then their manager also, I don't think he can say much also during press conference as well. He can't do much. I'm not sure what's going on at Spurs, but it's really bad. I think they are in the 15th position or just above the bottom three. So what's your score prediction between Spurs and Manchester United game on Monday morning? Yeah, man, Spurs is 14. Manchester United is 13. So if Spurs win Manchester United, they will go above Manchester United. So Spurs, Ridwan says Spurs 0, Manchester United 2. Who will score? Manchester United. Bruno for penalty. Yeah lah, true lah. Gordon will never go to Arsenal lah. Isak will be too expensive for Arsenal. But I feel that, if they really are serious to be challenging for the title or UCL, they need to really spend on a quality striker like Isak. I mean, any other quality striker would be that much, right? The price will still be high, right? Look at how they really spend on Declan Rice. I feel that it's a really good buy. They spend that amount of money, and I think he really saved us in terms of defensive form last season. So I feel that it was a worth buy, buying Declan Rice at that price. He really saved us some points defensively, not in terms of attacking, but he really plugged the hole in front of the defense line, I feel. Ahmad and Chobi for Manchester United scoring against Spurs. Spurs will be home though. But if it continues, I mean, if Spurs concedes the goal, maybe the stadium will be empty lah. Corner for Arsenal. It's been a while since Arsenal scored from a corner. I think all teams know already how to neutralize Arsenal's corner lah. Hey, thanks everyone. Spurs has 10 injured players. 10. That's a lot. And they don't have any players who stand out, right? Really. Even Son, after his injury, he's not been playing. I do not know whether he misses Kane. He's just not himself. Maybe the style Postecoglou plays also doesn't involve Son to be in a more scoring position. I agree that Kai Havertz is not the best striker. At first, I mean, the first few games, the first 10 games he played, he does score, right? But I don't think he is the striker to bring us to the title lah. We can't depend on him. I feel. Which you are right. Look at Liverpool. I think they are top at the moment. Let me know whether you agree. One, they are top at the moment because of one player who is scoring and he's not a striker. Mo Salah. I think he's a legend. This season, I think every goal he score, I mean, he will get Liverpool the points lah. You want me to commentate? A bit laggy, but I can commentate lah. But basically, it's the same thing. Arsenal has a lot of possession. Arsenal is inside Leicester's half. Leicester has 11 men behind the ball. And the final pass get intercepted. Leicester goes nearer to the center line. Arsenal steals the ball and repeat the cycle. So far, that's the game for the past 38 minutes. Then on top of that, additional is Sterling get offside a few times or Sterling fall. That's it. Oh, Imran driving ah. But I summarize for you already. This is what has been happening in repeat. Unless there's a magic lah. Arsenal just can't break through the defense. And we don't play the crosses from the wings, so we are trying our best to just go through the middle or get that through pass going. I'm supposed to be live on TikTok as well, but I can't view TikTok comments, I think. Can you see whether I'm not sure whether TikTok live is on or not, but I'm supposed to be live on TikTok as well. I'm just I'm looking at comments on Instagram and YouTube, but I didn't open TikTok comments, so I'm not sure whether it's on or not. Hey, thanks man. Selamat berpuasa to you too, man. So fast we are into February, then after that going into March for fasting month. The tough part is Trossard, Sterling don't have that connection or understanding, the movement, the passing. See, possession percentage, last 5 minutes, 91% Arsenal and 9% Leicester. Oh, can see comment on TikTok. I need to how to see on my phone the comments on TikTok. Let me try. This is the first time it's been a long time since I did live, so not sure. Let me try to log in to TikTok as well. But thanks for checking one. A bit laggy TikTok. Okay, how do I see TikTok live? And then another injured player for Leicester, Justin. So there's a substitution there. Justin is out for Leicester. Koulibaly is in. 43rd minute. I'm not sure that one, whether fasting month we doing a podcast or not. We have to discuss. I have to discuss with Just and all that. Not sure. Last time we did. Last season I think we did. But we see how. Oh, is it? Okay. We can consider. We see how. Oh, yeah. Your name Ismail, is it? Okay. I'm trying to check how to see the TikTok live. Corner for Arsenal. Okay, come. Let me see TikTok. See, okay. Don't worry lah. Come on, Gunners. Yes. Fadli. Hopefully, we need the 3 points definitely to catch up with Liverpool. 7 points clear. We need to win every game and hope that Liverpool drop the points. But it's raining in King Power Stadium. It's wet. I always believe that Arsenal, when it's wet, they cannot play well because their passing game is very slippery. I feel. That's what I feel. One, I quit already. Last, I bottom 2 already. So, this game week, I never change players. I give up. I think I cannot already. Whatever I change, whatever things I triple captain, all doesn't work this season. You are doing well, You are doing well early part of the season, then after that, okay lah, you're still getting the points lah. For those who are watching, okay, thanks one. I can see the TikTok live chat as well. For those joining, I'm just doing a watch along. Leicester versus Arsenal game. It's still 0-0. Already past the 45th minute. We got 4 minutes of extra time because of injury to Leicester player. Still 0-0. We need the 3 points. Leicester on the counter. Great block by Partey. Still on the right flank for Leicester. One of the first few instances that Leicester is attacking in Arsenal's half. Good block. Good clearance there by Arsenal. 1 more minute. Over his foot or he's in offside position. Trossard, I don't think. What do you think of Trossard? How do you rate Trossard, Fali? I feel that he's a super sub lah. I don't think he should be our lead and main striker. Now, a cross from Leicester, header from Ndidi, miss. Best chance for Leicester. So going back to lack of sharpness, we don't have Saka. He's injured. So Naweri is on the right wing. I don't think he's that prolific. So far, I don't think Arsenal, then to the Arsenal guys, it's okay. If it's 1-0 to the Arsenal, it's half time right now. 1-0 to the Arsenal, I'm fine with it as long as we win and get the 3 points, okay? We've been talking about Arsenal lacking a proper striker, and I was just talking to Ridwan that, Liverpool is top of the table because of Salah, who is very prolific, I feel. Because of him scoring, that's why they are top lah. Yes, definitely, Danny. I think Arsenal has to get the 3 points. Liverpool is 7 points clear. They dropped some points against Everton, right, during the last midweek. So they drew 2-2. So I think it's cut down to 7 points, if I'm not wrong. But we got 14 games to go. 7 points. And look at how Liverpool play. To be honest, they are playing really well. And Salah is playing really well. So how can Arsenal keep up with that? Arsenal have to keep on winning every game week. And just hope that Liverpool slip up. Why? Why we want Arsenal to win? Bro. Okay, let's look at the stats. Shots on target, each one. There's a lot of blocking by Leicester. 2 rows of defenders, 11 players behind the ball, Okay, you're a Liverpool fan, so you want a good fight until the end of until the last game, up to the last game of the season, is it? That's what you want? You want an exciting finale to the EPL season, is it? So going back to the stats, I think possession 63%, Arsenal 37%, Leicester. Offside 4, I think all 4 by Sterling. My IG seem laggy. I think my wireless connection, quite bad, I feel. I need to work on that. I need to double check the connection, I think. Thanks, Wan. Okay, Danny, so Liverpool is against who? This game week. Tuesday, is it? Let me see. Liverpool against Wolves. Sunday, tomorrow night. What do you think of the game? Liverpool versus Wolves. Wolves can be quite an interesting team. Right, Wolves can be quite interesting, but Liverpool is at home at Anfield. So, Danny, what do you think? Can you draw with Wolves, please, to make it an interesting fight towards the last 14-13 games of the league? Yeah, Thursday, you're right one. Thursday, Aston Villa will be against Liverpool. Wolves, I think, beatable. Liverpool can win because they're home. And the way they play, I think they can win Wolves. I think Wolves, they will just aim to draw. Aston Villa versus Liverpool. Aston Villa is at home. Aston Villa is a bit funny because when you expect them to win, they lose, and they lose by a lot of goals. When you expect them to lose, they win. So I'm not too sure. This one a bit difficult. Aston Villa versus Liverpool. What do you think? They just signed Rashford. One, happy that Rashford has gone to Aston Villa. They also have they signed one other attacking midfielder. Yeah, so they signed 3 players. All 3 is attacking, I think, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So their attacking is strong. I'm not sure whether they can quickly gel together against Liverpool. But if they do, I'm not sure. Who knows? Rashford, Renaissance, comeback at Aston Villa. So I'm not sure what Manchester United fans are thinking about the Rashford transfer. I think James prefer Rashford to be out. Okay, thank you for joining, guys. Whoever is joining, this is just a watch along of my team, Leicester versus Arsenal. The early game today. Still 0-0 at halftime. We are waiting for the second half to start. So we are just discussing about the other games as well. The other games is maybe notable games, maybe Forest, because Forest is top 3, top 4. So for Fulham versus Forest. Manchester City, interesting game.